Woodland Hills Church, man. It's Dave Estes. Guys, I am so excited. I feel like that I have ate 9 hot dogs with ketchup and mustard, and I have just got a belly full. Man, I'm excited. I can just feel it moving inside of me. Bev Kiblinger, you are here. You are here. I know you're excited about the big Gatlinburg trip y'all took a few days ago. How are you? What's going on? Have you recovered?
We have recovered. It was great. We went up on Friday morning, stayed at a little bed and breakfast, and came back Monday. So it was awesome. The leaves were pretty, although wasn't quite peak, but they still were beautiful. But we had a great time. Donna and Les and I went, and Three Musketeers. We have a good time together.
Yes. Speaking of beauty, and I know beauty is in the eye of the beholder, we have Brian Taylor with us. Yes, look at him. Man, you're looking good, baby.
How y'all?
Hey, Brian.
Doing great.
Good deal. Now, Bev, did y'all do any hiking up in Gatlinburg?
We did hike. Les said we hiked 20 miles. That might be a slight exaggeration, but we did go up a trail up the mountain. So we got some exercise while we were there.
Brian, what do you think about that hiking 20 miles, man?
Man, that is super. I went out and got the mail once, but that's about it.
It was fun though. It was beautiful.
Happy fall, happy autumn. I've got a piece of pumpkin pie behind me.
That's a big piece of pie.
That is a big piece of pumpkin pie. Hold up, hang on. But anyway, I'm not a big pumpkin pie fan. I eat it around this time of the year with some whipped cream on it, but that's about it. I'm not a huge pumpkin pie fan. I don't know if anybody else is.
Not me. I like it okay, but it's not one of my favorites. So
yeah.
What about that, Brian?
I just eat it. I'm like you. I eat it around Thanksgiving and stuff, but the rest of the year, I mean, I can do with or without it. So.
Gotcha. Well, guys, we're going to get started. We're going to jump right into this show. People have been asking, when's it coming? When are we going to have the Live with Dave and Bev show? People are fired up. They're on the edge of their seats. So let's just get right into it, Bev, if you're okay with that.
Yep.
I'm going to pull up our little slideshow here. Here we go. Back in 1984, I saw this on Facebook. I can't remember whose page it was on. I want to do a little something now, Bev. This might be offensive to you, the question that I'm about to ask. So I'm going to start with Brian Taylor. Brian, in 1984, how old were you? And what were you doing?
Wait a minute, I got to take my shoes off.
I'll start. I was 11 years old.
Oh.
I was in the 6th grade at Head Middle School. That's where I was at in 1984.
Okay.
And so 1984, Brian Taylor, what were you doing in 1984?
I was 16.
Okay.
I was in school. I think that was probably my 5th or 6th year of high school. And we're just driving and getting into a lot of trouble then, but a lot of people don't know, as long as there was no video of it then, so there's no big deal bringing it up now.
You could get by with more back then.
That's right. Oh yeah. If we had now, I would be dead by now. So.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, Brian, I am looking forward to this answer.
Okay.
Bev, back in 1984, what were you doing?
Well, I was 32 years old. And
32 years old? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do any math right now. I'm not going to say how.
Okay. And I had just started a job at MCG that I ended up working there until the company closed a few years back. So I worked there over 30 years. And that's what I remember about 1984.
1984.
Yep.
Well, like I said, I don't know why I put that up there. I just saw it on somebody's Facebook page, but I was looking at some of the stuff. You know, a stamp 20 cents, a gallon of gas, $1.27, loaf of bread 71 cents, a gallon of milk almost $2. A movie ticket. This is the one that really got me. A movie ticket, $3.36.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
That kind of falls in line. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say that's how much they charge you for a cube of ice there now at the theater. So.
That's true. But look at it. The federal minimum wage was $3.35.
Wow.
And it cost $3.36 to get in a movie. So now what's minimum wage? Around $10 or so.
Yeah.
So now it costs you that to get into a movie. So.
You know what? That's a good point. That is interesting. You know, whatever the minimum wage is, that's how much it's going to cost you to get in a movie. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
But anyway, there's all kinds of stuff out here that you can see. You know, looking all the way down at the bottom right-hand corner, talk about TV shows. Those are some good TV shows. Dynasty, Dallas, The Cosby Show, Family Ties, The A-Team. Classic stuff, man. But anyway, just a trip back to 1984. Like I said, I don't know why I put it up there. I just happened to see it on somebody's Facebook account. But hey, it is Halloween time, and there is like I said, there's nothing that gets me in the Halloween spirit like a pumpkin spice latte. Yes. Brian, have you had any pumpkin latte, my friend?
I have not had pumpkin spice latte. I don't. I do coffee. That's about it. So.
Yeah, you're a taster's choice guy, aren't you?
I don't think you can go into those places and just get coffee anymore. So.
I think Jamie's going to be bringing lattes to everybody Sunday morning.
Everybody. Yes.
Let's do it. Speaking of coffee, Sonny Russell made the coffee this past Sunday, and there were lots of comments about the coffee. It was for some people it was too stout. For some people it was too weak. They were saying, when is Les coming back? Somebody said, why don't we just let Sonny do it from now on? It was exciting. So and Sonny, I mean, he was really proud of it. He was standing by that coffee urn, motioning for people to come over. He was excited about it. But
well, that's under advisement about if Sonny will be coming back. But there's a possibility.
I got you. Well, I know he said he had a special recipe, so I don't know what that was. But anyway, it is Halloween. I love this picture, man. This would be great. Have y'all seen any of these pictures?
I have, yes.
Burying a skeleton somewhere. But it is interesting. Just skin and bones, Brian. Skin and bones, buddy.
That's what I am.
Yeah, you're right. You are just skin and bones. Hey, what would you do if you found that in your behind your drywall at your house?
I would immediately leave the house.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Call the police.
Yeah, I'd be like that guy in that commercial that finds the mannequins in his attic. Nope, I ain't doing it.
Well, guys, it is the holiday season, and Halloween is just around the corner. Thanksgiving's going to be here soon. Christmas is going to be here, and I know we always think about food, and everybody has different eating habits. And I know I've still got friends that eat like this. I don't know if you've seen them like that, but Susie's Aunt Carlene ate like this. That was her meal. Chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and fudge brownies.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. Hey, you got all the food groups there. You got a little dairy with the chocolate milk.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of everything, brother. But it is looking pretty good. For those of you who are looking for something easy and quick, you can make some cornbread at any point. But guys, hey, let's talk about this past Sunday. We missed y'all, Les and Bev and Donna, and there were other people that we missed. But it was a great Sunday. Brian, the preaching was amazing, wasn't it?
It was outstanding.
Yeah.
It was. I listened to it too. We were listening in Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Yes, it's always top of the world. But Sunday school was great. Everything's going wonderful. Wednesday nights are back. This is our third week to have Wednesday nights. People are excited about Wednesday nights. Shelly's doing a great job. Scott Huddleston has got so much passion within his body. He is like he's got so much passion. I think he needs to go work for Estee Lauder and sell cosmetics. But it is amazing. Wednesday nights. I do want to bring up a couple of things, Bev.
Okay.
Next Sunday, reverse trick or treat, October the 25th. We need people to help deliver gifts. We need people to bring in things. We're going to take it out to 20 of our people that have not been at church the last several months. We're going to go visit them. People like Glenda and Marie and the Colliers. There's several people that we're going to go see and deliver these gifts to. You can either deliver the gifts, or if you don't want to do that, you can just bring 20 items, candles, candy bars, anything you want to, a card, an old cassette tape. If you got a cassette tape of George Jones, bring that.
Spam.
Spam would be great. 20 rolls of toilet paper. There's lots of things you could bring, Brian. Spam would be a good thing. Maybe 20 bottles of that cologne that Wayne uses.
The Honcho.
Yes, Macho Sports Scent.
Macho
has,
is what it was. Macho.
Yes, has lots of various uses. It can make you smell good. Like I said, skunk repellent. It can thin paint. The other day I used it to get rid of some soap scum on a bathtub. And it really cut soap scum out. So anyway, anything you want, reverse trick or treat. Bev, are you excited about this?
I think it's great that we're gonna love on our older people and shut-ins. Anytime we can do that, it's a wonderful thing. So
Yes, I know Glenda's excited.
I bet she is. Yeah, it'll be good to see them all.
Yes, and here's the thing. So that's this Sunday. Well, then next Wednesday, we're having a pumpkin carving bash from 6 to 7:30. We're going to have a fire pit. We're going to have s'mores, hot apple cider. My goodness, Brian, this is going to be an amazing night. Hot chocolate. I mean, it's going to be great. Next Wednesday, October 28th. No classes that night. We're just going to carve pumpkins. And then I think we're going to take those pumpkins and throw them in people's yards, Brian.
You can go feed them to Wayne's goats.
Yes, feed them the old goats. Wayne told me that he's been getting head-butted by some goats.
Yeah, well, and Patty.
Yeah, yeah, Patty's head-butting them.
Yeah,
that's probably true. Well, guys, let's get to some prayer requests. We've got lots of folks on this list, so we're gonna try to go through it as quickly as we can. Daryl Robertson, who also has been an executive chef, I believe, at the different places, is having a couple of back surgeries. Is that right, Bev?
Yeah, she said it was a 2-part process. So they'll do, I think, one of them on the 26th and again on the 29th. And it's to provide cushion in his back. So I guess he's been having a lot of problems with his back. So he'll be in the hospital about a week. So pray for him and for Lily.
Add some cushion to your back.
Cushion.
Well,
I need some cushion in my back.
I've always thought if you eat a lot of Spam, that would help it.
that's right.
If it's a 2-part process, it's pretty involved. So
It sounds like Daryl, we do love you and we're thinking about you.
yes, we are, Daryl, praying for you.
This past week, Daryl and Cheryl Bates were back at church. Haven't seen them since all this stuff began. And I believe Cheryl has got a prayer request, Bev.
Yeah, her daughter is pregnant in January, and she and her husband live in Utah, and it'll be Cheryl's first grandchild. And they found at the ultrasound that the doctor said one of the chambers of her heart was enlarged. And so they scheduled them for a fetal echocardiogram on the 23rd, which is not today, is it? No, today's the 21st. So in a couple of days. So she asked for prayer for the baby and for her daughter and for all of them, really.
Well, excellent. Thank you. Let us know that. We'll definitely be praying for that, Cheryl. Brenda Moore, Kim Talbert's mom, we're going to keep praying for her with her cancer. Isaac Jenkins, the little 1-year-old baby of Sean and Kelly, we're still praying for that little stinker. So we remember him. I know he got his full body cast off. He's just in braces, so remember him. Rob DeMumbrian, that dude has been sick.
He's been pretty sick, actually. He is going to a urologist today, but they think it's diverticulitis or losis or something, but also having some urology type issues. So they're going today. He's been really sick. So this week, even worse and they've got him on a new antibiotic, and he's been on other antibiotics. And so keep Rob and Anissa in your prayers.
Yeah, he's been going through a lot. Now, Brian, and I'm not trying to be funny here, but there's always the chance that Rob could have a dilated septum.
Well, I was thinking the same thing. They probably just hadn't diagnosed that yet, but I was thinking with the symptoms that may be what he's got.
Yes, because that has been something else in our church. Lots of people.
It's going around. Yeah.
It started with Jennifer Driver.
It did.
He probably didn't wear his mask.
That's right. Well, let's move on from his diverticulitis or his septum. Let's talk about Lily's cousin. I believe, doesn't she have some artery disease and diabetes, I believe? Yeah,
and she had to have one leg amputated and then another. And then they started finding blood clots in her arm, and were fearful of that. But they finally dissolved that, and she's doing better. So she's going to have a prosthetic legs. And so she goes to rehab hopefully soon, if nothing flares back up, and learns how to live without her legs, or with new legs, Lieutenant Dan. You got new legs.
That's right. Well, we'll definitely be praying for her. We're mindful of Daryl DeMumbrian's family and the loss of his Aunt Helen. Mm-hmm. And I know she's been sick for a while and had a stroke and kind of went downhill pretty quick. And so we just want to remember Daryl and his family. As soon as I get the funeral arrangements, I will let y'all know that. I am 90% sure that it's going to be at the Veterans Cemetery, so it's going to be a private ceremony. So there won't be any open invitations, but I just don't want to say that without 100% knowing. But I'm fairly positive on that. But so let's remember Daryl's family. Jessica Owens, could you say something about Jessica's situation?
We had prayed about the baby that was going to be born in August, who was born. He was born, and it's her nephew, and it's her niece's child. And the birth mother, her niece, is also the mother to Raylan and Jamie. Well, she had a little boy, and he's in foster care right now. And a couple of people within the family have reached out, hoping to maybe be qualified to adopt him. So pray for that situation, and for the mother and birth father. They need their lives turned around for sure. So pray for them. And it's difficult for Jessica to sit back and watch all that happen. So pray for Jessica, and pray for the baby's mom and dad. Pray for the baby to find a loving, godly home. So
absolutely. And we're also mindful of Liz Wall's family. Liz comes with Billy and Shirley to church, and Liz, her daughter-in-law, passed away. I think it was last week. I can't remember the exact day. So let's remember
I think
Liz.
that was quick too, wasn't it? She
Yes.
was
Yes.
having a stent put in, and when they opened her, they found cancer, and they were sending her to another hospital, and she developed sepsis and died. So that was a pretty quick progression, I think. So
It was fast. It was
Yeah.
extremely fast. And then we've got, 4 ladies down there at the bottom of our list: Glenda, Marie, Jewel Holt, Pat. All 4 of those ladies, just lift them up in your prayer. They all have different things that they're dealing with, and we just ask for healing and just ask God to be with them.
Yep.
I think that's all we got for the prayer list. We want to remind folks, we'd love to see you at church on Sunday. Our crowd's picking up. We continue to practice social distancing. If you cannot be there, we totally understand that and support that. We just still ask you to continue to give, continue to pray for our church. Think about the lost people of this world. Think about those who are hurting and sick. If you can give, you can do it online. You can do it through texting, Venmo, mail your check, call us. We'll pick it up, drop it off at the church. Lots of different ways that you can give. So please continue to be mindful of that. Moving on, Brian, here we are, man. It's happy birthday time. Happy birthday time. I love this part of the show where we get to build people's self-esteem up,
Or something.
I believe you got to tear people down before you build them up.
Oh, okay.
So happy birthday. And this is a fact. Your birthday reminds me of the old Chinese scholar, Young No Mo. So for those of you who think you're young, you're really not. Here it is. Happy birthday, Rich Vic. Look at this.
Happy birthday, Rich.
Happy birthday.
What are y'all dressed for?
That was a vacation Bible school.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I was a coach then. I can't remember. I think my name was Coach Barry Horowitz. So anyway,
It looked like Andre Agassi let itself go.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there because people have asked about my athletic condition. I am still athletic, my friends.
Yeah, you're a big athletic supporter, I know.
Yeah. Moving on, Mary Clark. Happy birthday, October the 26th. We love you, girl.
Happy
love
birthday,
it.
Mary. Hadn't seen y'all in a long time.
I know it. I love that dog. It reminds
Isn't
me
that
of
cute?
Benji.
Yeah. Well, we missed them.
Here we go. October 26th, Laura Faircloth. Look at that happy family.
Happy birthday, Laura.
Happy birthday.
Their Christmas tree farm's getting ready to start back up again.
Saw that.
Really,
Yeah.
I
They've got
don't
a
know
lot
if
of
y'all
stuff.
know this. Yes, I don't know if y'all know this about Laura, but she is good at canning. Look
She
at this
is.
stuff.
Wow.
She makes preserves, she cans, she makes bows. She's just so talented.
She can cook. I don't know if y'all ever had any of her cooking, but that girl can flat out get it, man.
Plus, she has to
Man.
dress Jamie.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And the last birthday, here he is, the stud, Tristan.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Tristan.
birthday, Tristan.
Didn't he do a great job on his pumpkin?
That is good.
That is fantastic. That is fantastic.
And
This might be embarrassing, but I believe that Tristan is about as happy as he has ever been.
he is.
What do you think?
That's
I-
great.
I think he's very happy. He and Katie do great together, and he's just a great. He's not a kid anymore, but he's great. He's a kid to me. He's a great kid, and I love him so much. So happy birthday, Tristan.
Everybody's a kid to you. You were 32 in 1984.
You have a point.
Everybody but me.
That's right. Watch this. Well, Les, I tell you what, buddy. Where were you at in 1984?
I was in Saudi Arabia.
He was.
All right.
David doesn't act like he believes you. He worked in Saudi Arabia for 4 years.
Gas was less than 10 cents a gallon. They had a let's see, Kentucky Fried Chicken was the best place to eat, and they called it Wimpy's over there. They didn't call it Southern Fried.
Ooh.
One bathroom for about the size of New York City was all that was in town.
Oh my goodness. Woo! That
He
sounds
has-
like an exciting time, Les.
He has stories to tell.
He's got stories. And speaking of stories, we're going to end our show with a taste test.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I got my new box, this time from Mother Russia.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Mother Russia.
yeah. Pronounce that on that.
Yes. The Gugazana.
Yeah, that's it.
Kuchengeig. But I got to be careful what I say. I might say something offensive.
That's right.
But
But why would
anyway,
that stop you now?
listen, I've gone through sensitivity training. The elders have asked me to do that. I don't know what this is. I don't have no idea.
It looks like a wafer of some kind.
It does look like a wafer. I'm going to open it up right here, live and in living color.
Okay.
It looks
Brian,
good.
what do you think about that?
It don't look bad so far.
Got chocolate on it.
Yeah, chocolate helps everything.
That is delicious.
What's the
This-
inside
I'll-
made of?
It's a Kit Kat bar.
Okay.
That's what it is.
It's a Russian
It
Kit
looks
Kat.
like a Kit Kat bar, but it tastes better than a Kit. Like you take a Kit Kat bar and maybe double it in taste. That's what this is. This stuff is delicious, man.
Wow.
Wow. That is the best thing I've had in these young boxes. So, Mother Russia.
If you don't show up tonight for your class, we will send toilet tissue.
Yes, please do. Please do. To all the Ivan Dragos out there, I'm sure this is what you ate in order to fight Rocky. I love you and I appreciate you. Brian, you got any final words for all the people out there in Western Hills land?
Everybody in Western Hills land, man, it's just great every week to see more and more of you coming to church. And we know a lot of you can't make it, but still continue to watch. And everything's getting better and better every day. So hang.
Oops. Hang in there. You just froze up, Brian. That was a good place to freeze.
Hello.
He's gone.
Well, he's done. He's finished.
Oh,
It's live TV, y'all.
Brian, you make me sick.
There he is.
Oh,
He's
hey,
back. You were
He's
gone.
back. Yeah, you froze up.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. Bev, you got any parting words for the church folks?
No, just we love y'all and still miss the ones at home. Hope to see some of you on Sunday when we make deliveries. And just keep on watching or come when you can. You know, it just gets, like Brian said, it gets better every week. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. And guys, this is Dave Estes. I'm getting ready to sign off. I've got to finish this Russian Kit Kat bar. It is amazing. Kuchengeig! For Mother Russia.
I think we went Japanese there. I don't know.
I think it sounded German to me.
I'm going to show up with some kind of tattoo on my head or something. Was that Gorbachev that had that?
Yeah.
He had Florida on his head right there. So
Well, guys, hey, y'all take care. We love you, Western Hills. We love you, man.
love y'all.
go Titans.
Bye-bye. Kuchengeig! Kuchengeig!